LDS believe God was once a man. That's a common claim, but it leaves out a lot of theology. Because in LDS thought, God didn't just become God, he followed someone else who already was. Hey, I'm Jason Oakes with People of the Free Gift and author of Sharing Jesus with the Cults. I help you understand what groups like the Latter-day Saints believe and how to share the true gospel with them. Today's content is based on official LDS sources, including the Gospel Topics essay on churchofjesuschrist.org, Joseph Smith's King Follett Discourse, the Book of Moses and Doctrine and Covenants, in addition to statements from LDS leaders over the years. LDS believe God was once a man, yes, but that's just the beginning of a very different picture of God than what Christians have believed for 2,000 years. Let's unpack what LDS theology teaches and how it compares with what the Bible says. 1. Was God always God? According to traditional Christianity, God has always been God, eternal, unchanging, all-knowing, all-powerful. Psalm 90 verse 2 says, "From everlasting to everlasting, you are God." But LDS theology complicates this. Yes, some modern LDS apologists will say, God has always been God from our perspective. But Joseph Smith says something far more radical in the King Follett Discourse. God himself was once as we are now, and is an exalted man. We have imagined that God was God from all eternity. I will refute that idea. And that's found in Teachings of the Prophet Joseph Smith, page 345. Joseph explicitly taught that God the Father had a beginning, lived on another world, progressed, and was exalted, much like we strive to do. Jesus did what the Father did. LDS believers often point to John 5:19, where Jesus says, "The Son can do nothing on his own, but only what he sees the Father doing." In LDS interpretation, that means just as Jesus condescended, received a mortal body, and was resurrected, so did the Father before him. But here's the problem. The Bible says God is spirit in John 4:24. He is not a man in Numbers 23:19, and no one has seen God in all his fullness in 1 Timothy 6:16. So the idea was the Father was once a man who had to become God undercuts the very nature of biblical divinity. Number 3, eternal progression. In LDS doctrine, we become like God because God became God by following his God. This is called eternal progression. Lorenzo Snow, a former LDS prophet, put it simply, as man now is, God once was. As God now is, man may become. This isn't a poetic metaphor, it's literal theology. God the Father was once immortal on another planet. He followed a God before him. We're supposed to do the same. The biblical God isn't part of a divine genealogy. Isaiah 43:10 says, "Before me no God was formed, nor shall there be any after me." That's not progression, that's exclusivity. Please help me reach my goal of YouTube monetization. What I need to make that happen is watch time. Click the playlist on the screen and binge a few more videos. Hit that like button so the algorithm knows this was worth your time, and share this video with friends. Thank you so much for your support. It means the world.